Until we are born again, the only temptation we understand is the kind mentioned in the book of James. Each person is tempted when they are dragged away by their own evil desire and enticed.
It's tempting us to change our perspective on who God is. I think that a lot of people think, well, I'm being tempted to have sex, or I'm being tempted to do drugs. No, it's Satan's actually tempting us to twist our view on what God says about those things and the truth about him, right? That's what he's trying to do, to destroy us through temptation of like, God, he's got all those rules and all those, it's okay this once, right? Sex isn't a bad thing. Sex outside of marriage isn't a bad thing, right? Don't let that God tell you otherwise, right? So it's just a good message, and I'm glad that we're doing this devotional now, man, because we need something, right? Every man needs something that their staple beyond the Bible, to read wisdom from someone else, and so this has been good, man.
It just sets the tone for the day.
Yeah.
I think we're so quick to jump into our routine agenda, task list, making us slow down and do this. I felt the changes.
So I had come back from speaking at an event in North Carolina, and 33 men on fire for Jesus, similar type of ministry that we would lead here at Crucible. And realized I was convicted as I left by seeing all these men just on fire for the Lord, that I had been living a little bit lukewarm. And Donnie and I were sitting here talking, we're like, man, the most dangerous place you can be as a believer is lukewarm. To be a lukewarm Christian, which means reading my Bible is optional, prayer is optional, all these things are optional, right? And God wants us to be on fire for him, that we would just be unashamed of Jesus. And so I told Donnie, even the last couple of months, like, obviously we're a ministry, we spend time in prayer, but it hasn't been enough. Like, if we really want the fruits to bear from this ministry, that we've got to be locked in, and our north arrow, our north star has to be Jesus Christ. Every second, every decision, that it would all be of his will. And so we locked back in as we're doing the Man of God challenge, the 77 days of Man of God that we just released publicly. We'll talk about that here in a little bit later, but we want to start our day with devotional as men of God, that we don't want to be, false preachers. We don't want to just not be living by the word and reading the word, but we want to be, we want God and Jesus to be the backbone of what we do here at Crucible. So we're doing this from my utmost high devotional every single day. We do prayer together, and this is how we start our day, to make sure that Jesus is the backbone of this organization, that we're spending time in prayer together to build exactly what God has called, which is just bringing more men to the kingdom, more families to the kingdom, which is our mission here at Crucible. So excited to continue to do this, excited for what God's doing here in Crucible, and just bringing men to Jesus. So.